minutes, away we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Okay, interesting. He's gone for goal!
João Palhinha just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Kirkes. Johnson wins the duel this time. Chance here to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Sarr. Lobbed in behind.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
McAllister. Gakpo. Xavi Simons. Johnson. So, what can they make of this? Xavi Simons. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. That's been slipped through. He's being urged to shoot. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pedro Porro goes short. Clearly not happy with that. Now this could be a chance. That's going to go a long way. And it's Porro. Simons! He's scored! Two! And we've barely begun here. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Frimpong. McAllister. Gakpo. Salah. Gakpo. Out to the left it goes. Laid back in. Over to the left. McAllister tries to dink it through. Kudus. Sarr laid out to the left flank. And it's Udogi. Kudus. And here's Xavi Simons. And here's Johnson. Purring through the gears. And now the breakaway. Vince. McAllister. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Xavi Simons. Aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. He has found a way through. Now it's Kudus. That's tidy. Can he deliver? And it's Sarr. That's good play. Tries a measured ball. Konate gets it away.
Johnson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. It's really well manoeuvred. Palhinha. Johnson. Well, they can break here. McAllister. McAllister, gently done. And he's there to clear it. Kudus shifted upfield. Konate. Van Dijk. Moved on forwards. McAllister. Now it's Wirtz. This might spell Wirtz! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gakpo. McAllister. Mohamed Salah is onto this. There's the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Isaac really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
They've played it short. Wirtz. There's the header! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Van de Beek. Pedro Porro, good-looking ball. Kerkez.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
That's a good ball. Wirtz! McAllister. Van Dijk. He'll quit the early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Johnson. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Time to deliver. And it's played forward. Van Dijk. Konate. Frimpong. Gravenberg forwards and with intent.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kudus. Johnson. And it's Simons. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And they can counter here. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cross goes in there. Pedro Porro. Romero, aim forwards. Sarr. Brennan Johnson. Out towards the flank. Pedro Porro. So much time and space here. Now that's a fine challenge. He's having a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Xavi Simons really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Gakpo. Spread out to the left. Oh, great chance! João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Quarter of an hour played. Sarr, nicely aimed pass. Frimpong. And here's Isak. Isak, oh, good spread. And he shoots! And Dobby. Romero, long ball upfield. Kirkes. Brennan Johnson. Johnson's cross. Gravenberg is there and he can get that clear. Isak. Now what about a counter-attack? Great defending, strong and determined. Now who's going to be first to this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good run down the right. João Palhinha. That looks a good ball through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Kudus. And it's João Palhinha. Now it's Simons. Gakpo gently done. And the counter is on. Frimpong. Well played. That's knocked out the danger. Gakpo.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Johnson. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared without complication. Romero. Tottenham. Romero. Konate. Gakpo. Ooh, delicate chip through. That's a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Nice physical challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Saar is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Gravenberch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gravenberch. And he's there to clear it. Really well cleared. He's cut it out. Johnson has set up one goal so far. Oh, this looks sharp. Frimpong shifted upfield. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Saar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Gakpo. He's found a way through. Van de Ven, and it's played forward. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Isak. Kerkez. Isak. Tries to get it clear. Doggy shifted upfield. And he's picked out the run. That's a simple one for the keeper. Gakpo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Johnson gently done. Now it's Solanke. Over to the left. And here's Solanke. Kerkez getting this one clear. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. And back to the keeper they go. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Now it's Kudus. Tries a deft little ball. He's through, now is he in? Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping!
Xavi Simons actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedro Porro with the short one. It's run loose here. Isak. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo played with finesse. That's really well manoeuvred. Konate makes the interception. Wirtz forwards and with intent. Mohamed Salah looks across and plays it in. That's too far for anyone. He's got away. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Gakpo. McAllister. Konate. Aim forwards. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Johnson, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van de Ven. Johnson. And it's Porro. And here's Johnson. Caresses it through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Gets it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Picks it up out wide. Udogie. Mohamed Salah forwards and with intent. Frimpong. And he cuts out the supply. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Salah. And it's played forward. Ooh, can he get onto this? And it's Salah. Wirtz. Thinks one through. Can he get onto this? Well, nicely intercepted. Been clubbed away. Wirtz. It's a loose ball. Might be taken. Isak! McAllister plays it short. Out to the left it goes. And he's there to get it away. Xavi Simons given the lift of his goal. Xavi Simons shifted upfield. Do have a chance to counter here. Konate does really well to win the ball there. And it's Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
McAllister. It's Salah! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Kerkesh cuts out the pass. And it's Salah. Gravenberg. Kerkesh. It's a brilliant interception. Solanke. Konate. Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Has been knocked clear. Kerkesh. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! Has another goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Johnson gently done. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Johnson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gakpo done delicately. That's a look and plays it forward. Solanke coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Sarr. Johnson! And he's heaved it away. And it's Salah. Frimpong. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Johnson, and it's lofted through here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kirkesh. Oh, that's nice. McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Gravenberg. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Doggy, it's a delicate pass. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Isak. Mohamed Salah. The doggy cuts it out. Van de Ven. It's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
Johnson chips it through. Konate attempts a clearance. Moved on forwards. Now it's Isak. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task teacher, did he?
Oh, it's come loose. Frimpong gets rid without sophistication. And here's Solanke. Kudus. Oh, cracking ball. And it's hoisted clear. Gravenberg. McAllister, Gakpo, Kirkez, Talinia wins the duel this time. Now it's Solanke. That is a great pick out. He's in, surely! Gravenberg aimed forwards. Kirkez. McAllister. And Solanke! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Vitz. Gakpo looking for a runner. Doggy. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Konate shifted upfield. Van de Ven. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. It's anyone's ball now. Romero, gently done. Gravenberg. McAllister. And here's Gakpo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Udogi. There's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. McAllister goes short. And that has been cleared. And he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Konate. Gravenberg. Udogi. Sarr. Xavi Simons. Now then, the ball's come loose. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Konate. Frimpong. Konate. McAllister. Solanke. Xavi Simons. And here's the chance to counter. Solanke. Gravenberg with the foul. Solanke. Solanke! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Gravenberg. McAllister. Van Dijk. And that is a little undercooked. McAllister. Chiesa. And here's Isak. Big chance! And he's well positioned. Chiesa! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Chiesa really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Sarr. And it's played forward. Solanke looks to get on the end of this. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Kudus. That's a little off target. Kirkez. Now it's Chiesa. Cleared away. Van der Ven. João Palhinha. Palhinha forwards and with intent. Pedro Porro. Isak. And here's Wirtz. Goes down, but nothing given. Could move up a gear here. Kudus. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's put paid to a promising move. McAllister. Chiesa. Kirkez. Clipped into space. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Frimpong gets over and intercepts. And it's McAllister. And here's Isak. Isak! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Isak is offering a right smile there.
Palhinha with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Kirkez. Very nicely done. Chiesa. Wirtz. Now it's Mohamed. He's having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Udogi shifted upfield. Kudus!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
McAllister. Van Dijk. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Johnson. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Romero. Moved on forwards. Kirkez. And here's Chiesa. Wirtz. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chiesa. That's a nicely weighted pass. A chance to play it in. McAllister. Van der Ven gets it clear. Konate have it back and can go again. Udogi. Udogi, gently done. Decent progress down the left. Kudus. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Udogi. And here's Kudus. He can get that clear. Kudus. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah done delicately. Crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's away. Xavi Simons. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Kudus. And the keeper's got it again. Van de Ven. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Right, looks a good ball through. Johnson. Frimpong gets good distance on it. Plenty waiting in the middle. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Gravenberg, and back to the goalkeeper. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Konate driven forward. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Konate. That looks a cracking ball. Chiesa. And a chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Vogt is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Kudus played out towards the right wing. That has been knocked clear. Fitz. Frimpong. That's a clever looking ball. In with the challenge. And they've got a throw. And it's Frimpong. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking here to chip it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Frimpong, it's a sharp pass. Udogi, well, there's a probing ball. Kerkez. Frimpong looks to get on the end of this. Gravenberg. Isak. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he finish? He scores! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty sapping, especially at this stage, Peter, but they need to be quick with the press here.
Tries a measured ball. Oh, red, nice interception. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Kerkez caresses it through. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, what can they make of this? Romero. Van de Ven. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Now it's Kudus. Mamadashvili claims it, and the danger passes. Kerkez. Konate forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's the chance to counter. That's Kudus. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Now here's the delivery. Chiesa. Kerkesh. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pedro Porro. Solanke. Johnson. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Xavi Simons. And here's Solanke. Moved on forwards. Romero. Udogi. Kudus. Mohamed Salah. Played out to the right. McAllister. And here's Wirtz. Now it's Isak. Chiesa. Shot a goal! Kudus. Udogi. Kudus. Udogi. Romero. Sarr. Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Isak. And it's Salah. Frimpong. And here's Isak. And here's Wirtz. Wirtz has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for it! Chiesa! Oh, he's got a side of goal! Shot, surely! Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Well, that's well seen too. Wirtz. There's going to be another change here. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Gravenberch. Gravenberch. McAllister. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's an excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. And he welcomes it in. Konate clears it away. Yep, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Udogi, and that's aimed into the middle. And Dyke can get it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Johnson. And here's Solanke. And Solanke! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Chance! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Gravenberg. Van Dijk shifted upfield. McAllister, Van Dijk aimed forwards. Fitz. Saar.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Joao Palhinha. That's been drilled forward. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well read, nice interception. Romero, gently done. Pedro Porro. Romero. Udogu. Aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Kudus. Nice defending, physical and effective.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Xavi Simons. And it's played forward. And here's Kudus. Gravenberg gets a foot in here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pedro Porro. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Chiesa. Van Dijk goes forward. Isak is onto it in a flash.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Fitz. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has been cut short. Konate forwards and with intent. Chiesa played out to the left flank. Good played through for the wide man. Isak trying to keep this in. Solanke. And here's Johnson. And that could set him on his way. Decent chance! And that would have won it.
Solanke really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And he thumps it clear.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Johnson. That's a nicely weighted pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly...
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Alinia with the clearance. Xavi Simons. Now it's Kudus. And it's Simons. Kudus. And the shot! And this is getting better and better.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2. Gravenberg. Chiesa. McAllister. Wirtz. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah played into space. Robertson. Muscular approach does pay off here. Brennan Johnson. And here's Solanke.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Salah. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bradley. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. He's tried a shot. And it's Salah. Great work on the overlap. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chiesa. Pedro Porro is fouled. Vicario sends that a long way. Brennan Johnson.
Solanke really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gravenberg. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Solanke. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Calmly anticipates. Chance here to counter. Davis. Alex Simons. Vitz are looking to break at pace. Van Dijk. Chiesa. Van Dijk. Vitz. Bradley. Simons. Kudus. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Solanke. Solanke. Danger averted for now. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Kudus. Kudus's cross. Nice interception, well timed. Bradley. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he's found support out wide. Could have here their final chance. Deftly away. Pedro Porro. Solanke. Solanke looking to get on the end of this. Solanke. Pedro Porro. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Konate shifted upfield. And it's Bradley. Bradley. Nice control. And here's Wirtz. Wirtz played in. Pedro Porro can get it clear. Is the shot on? Chiesa, and the shot! Pedro Porro. Johnson. Pedro Porro. Up towards the front line. Kudus. He is just caressing the ball. Right. Can he finish?
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And here's Isak. And they've got rid. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Out to the left it goes. Robertson. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Solanke. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Simons. Johnson shapes to shoot.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Robertson. Now it's Chiesa. And it's Wirtz. Chiesa. Robertson picks it up now. Defending of the desperate variety. So who's he picking out? And that was very necessary. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?